Hello, my name is Anne and welcome to a Tobyknits Flosstube episode 20. I'm a bit out of breath. We just did the groceries this morning, and the reason we did them this morning was because we had to take Toby in to get a haircut. Toby is my Yorkshire Terrier dog who normally introduces the knitting Tobyknits and has done for years since we've had him. He's 4, but he doesn't like the basement anymore, so he won't come down and do that little wave. Do dogs wave? Whatever. Anyway, he went in to get a haircut today because he's has real hair, so he has to get cut. And we did our groceries, and then of course we came home, we put them all away, and then I came down here to make my video. And now I'm puffed out. But anyway, and it's pouring with rain today. Pouring. We had it rained all last night. We had a thunderstorm. I think it's the first one we've had for a while. And yeah, but oh my gosh, everywhere looks so green suddenly. Oh, it's lovely. All the trees are budding and flowers are coming up, sort of, but they don't have anything on them yet. Still not, I don't think I'm still tempted to plant anything yet. I get so jealous of my dad who's in England, and he's got all kinds of beautiful lilacs and plants and stuff coming up, and we can't plant yet. It's too cold still. Anyway, let's get on with today's cross stitch. I have 4 to show you, my normal 4. First one is my Monday night stitch, and that is this one. It's a kit that I got from England. When I was in Nova Scotia visiting my newborn grandson for the first time, I saw this for some reason on my phone. Just, you know, it's when you just like, the phone does weird things, eh? You can talk about something and 5 minutes later there's an ad for the thing you talked about. I think they listen. Anyway, I'd like to win $1 million. Anyway, so this was the one I picked, and it does come in pink, but I loved it because I just loved the whole way that baby is laying. So this is mine, and I am here. Now, the astute ones among you will notice his hair is a different color. And the reason his hair is a different color is my grandson Leo, who this is for, has blonde hair. Actually, he's almost nowhere at the moment still. He's 4 or 5 months old. It's got hardly any hair, but when the sun comes in and glistens on his head, you can see it's blonde. And his dad had blonde hair. He still does, but he had like really yellow blonde hair when he was a baby. So I did that. Now, I'm still not sure about this yellow. I love this color because I feel like, you know, that's a good color. I'm still not sure about that yellow yet, but I think once I backstitch it, it will be much better. It will actually look the way it's supposed to do it. And yeah, I think I might backstitch it in this color so it just kind of flows. Anyway, I'm not sure, but so I managed to get all his hair done this week and starting on the blanket down the side there. So that was Monday night's stitch. And I love that. They're coming here in 2 weeks too. So excited. Then on Wednesdays, which normally is my whip go, but on Wednesdays I've decided not to do the whip go this month. Actually, I am. Yes. What I did was in my whip go board, I put FQS stitch along. And so what I have done is that's what I'm working on, the Fat Quarter Shop Mystery Mania stitch along. So what I decided to do is where the numbers were called, I switched it for the May Mania numbers, because obviously when you do something like that, it may not be May when that number's called. So I switched. And this is a free stitch along from the Fat Quarter shop. I grabbed some fabric from my stash and all my stash colors. Now, week 1 was this border and this, which will go all the way around. I didn't get that done. Yeah. This was week 2, which I did get done, and I love it. Now, here's the other thing. I didn't have 2 of the colors out of all the called for colors. I think it only calls for 6 colors, and I didn't have 2 of them. And I don't live close enough, like it's a half-an-hour drive to Michael's, or 45 minutes the other way, for me to go in and get DMC floss. And because I am rural, when I have anything shipped to me, it takes longer than normal. So I decided to go into my stash and look. So this colored gray, I picked out of my stash. And instead of it being 169, the color 169, I decided to go with 3023. It's almost like a greeny gray. It might show better here if I show it here. And then there was a light green, which was number 13, which I didn't have. So I went with 3348. So I think those look nice together and will be look part of the thing. And that's what I love about cross stitch. I have 2 great big containers of DMC floss, all numerically ordered. And I don't know how many would fill it if I had every single one, because they're always adding them. And now they're adding like variegated and all kinds of other stuff. So I literally go to my stash first, pull out what I need. And then sometimes if I have to get more, I'll go buy it. But if I'm not going to be going to the shops, then I won't. I'll use something else. So that's what I've done for that one. And I am enjoying this one. So clue 3 came out, and I will put a picture here for you to show you what clue 3 is. And it's half of a house, basically, that will go here. And so that's coming along. So that's my Wednesday night stitch show. I should be working on that tonight. Then Friday night stitch is Fall on the Farm. And I'm working on this one, which is number 3. I'm super behind with this, but I don't really care. It's such a fun thing to stitch. I really don't mind that I'm far behind with it. Long story short, if you want to know why, check back on a few other videos. But this is the one that I decided to stitch this whole thing series. And you can stitch them on their own in a little blanket, pillow, whatever you want to call it, or you can stitch them as I am on one big piece. So there will be all 9 pieces on here. So for now, this is it. And look, I am very close to finishing this one. All I have to do, while I hold this up so you can see it, are the birds in the corner here. Yeah, just the birds in the corner. And I'm done. So I will definitely get that finished Friday. Isn't it gorgeous? Like the colors are amazing. I'm using DMC colors. The fabric is 16 count beautiful beige Ada that I got from the Fat Quarter shop. I love it. I just love that house. There's something about it. I don't know what, but I absolutely love it. I'm going to make a little story up about this for my grandson so that when it's framed, he can come over and this is where the man and lady live. There she is selling her vegetables. And Grandpa put these in. Oh, anyway, you know what I mean. You know me. Anyway, this is what number 4 is going to be, which I think is lovely with the truck and the, look at the sun even. Gosh, I can't wait to stitch this up. Oh, and I didn't even notice there's a little girl there, look. Is there anybody up the tree? No. But so the colors that they're using are the classic Colorworks. I always forget the name of that. And they're a hand dyed, sorry. So it changes color as you go. Now, here's something very interesting to note. If you look at here's the picture of the whole thing done. Now, if you look at the one in the center, the border, and the ones on either side of the middle and the one at the bottom, it kind of looks, it's a different color. And when I looked on the picture made it look like it was a grayish color. Whereas when I looked on this and I actually saw, like, I thought it was the same color as the roof from the picture. But when I looked at this, I'm sorry for the shine, I should have probably took it out of the bag. When I looked at this, I realized it's actually the same color, believe it or not, as I think it's the tree, which is brown. But if you look, I did mine in gray like the house, and I actually prefer that. So I'm going to stick with this color to do them, even though it's not the called for color on the pattern, because I think that looks lovely. Anyway, that's my fall on the farm. Loving this. This is my Friday night stitch, which is awesome. And finally, my stitch on Sundays is another baby sampler for my grandson Tristan, who's 2. And yeah, a bit behind with doing this one. So here is this one. It's another kit that I got from the UK. I didn't order it from the UK. I got it on Amazon, but it came from the UK when I actually got it. So, and he has a jungle themed bedroom. So I have done the elephant and starting the zebra. I've almost got his head done on the zebra. So I just have to do, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish him completely this Sunday and start on the next one. They're so cute. So cute. So that is my cross stitch for this week. What have you been working on? Anything exciting? Leave me some notes below. Let me know what you're stitching on, if anything, or if you just come along to look at the prettiness. I watched a video the other day of a lady who's stitching a mirabilia. I haven't done a mirabilia in a long time. They're big. They're very big. But the colors, oh, they're beautiful. I'm so tempted to do this one. And it's got beads and special threads and everything in it. But, oh, I forget what she's called. If I can remember the name of the pattern, I'll put it below. And I'll put a link to the lady who's making it so you can see how absolutely gorgeous it is. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and come back on Friday for some quilty fun. Olympia is finished. And I will see you next Wednesday if you're not interested in quilting or knitting. Okay, bye.